Crom, we have to do something.
What do you propose we do?
I don't know.
I see you're awake now.
Hey there.
There are better places to take a nap than on the ground, you know. Give me your hand. You all right?
Thank you, Crom.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Fire Emblem Awakening. Last time we saw a very disturbing vision of a future that may perhaps come to pass, but we're left kind of in the dark. So today we're going to be starting off the game proper with the first chapter, and we have some character interaction here. Well, what the hell's happening? I'm in the grass, my main character's in the grass, Crom and his people around him have found me. What's happening? Let's find out. Let's see what's going down. Ah, then you know who I am.
Huh?
No, actually, it's strange. Your name, it just came to me. How curious. Tell me, what's your name? What brings you here? My name is,
What?
You don't know your own name? I'm not sure if... I'm sorry, but where am I exactly?
What?
Hey, I've heard of this. It's called amnesia.
Explain.
It's called the Lord of Pegasus, dong. Would I believe you remember your lord's name but not your own?
Huh?
But it's the truth. What if it is true, Frederick? We can't just leave her here, alone and confused. What sort of shepherds would we be then?
Right.
Just the same, my lord, I must emphasize caution. 'Twould not do to let a wolf into our flock.
Right.
Right then. We'll take her back to town and sort this out there. Wait, just one moment. Do I have a say in this? Peace, friend. I promise we'll hear all you have to say back in town. Now come. What will you do with me? Am I to be your prisoner? Ha! You'll be free to go once we establish you're no enemy of Elise.
Huh?
Is that where we are? Elise?
Ah.
You've never heard of the Halidom? Ha! Someone pay this actress! She plays quite the fool! The furrowed brow is especially convincing. Frederick, please. This land is known as the Halidom of Elise. Our ruler, Emerin, is called the Exalt. I suppose proper introductions are in order. My name is Crom, but then, you already knew that. The delicate little one here is my little sister, Lissa.
I am not delicate.
I am totally not. Look at me. Ignore my brother, please. He can be a bit thick sometimes. But you're lucky the shepherds found you. Brigands would have been a rude awakening. Shepherds? You tend sheep? In full armor? Huh. It's a dangerous job. Just ask Frederick the Wary here.
Right.
A title I shall wear with pride. Gods forbid one of us keeps an appropriate level of caution. I have every wish to trust you, stranger, but my station mandates otherwise.
Yeah.
I understand, sir. I would do no less myself. My name is NBZ. I just remembered that. How odd. I suppose that's one mystery solved.
Really?
NBZ. Is that foreign? Ah, well. We can discuss it later. We're almost to town. Once we...
Crom!
Look! The town! Oh no, everything's burning! It's on fire! What is going on? Damn it! The town is ablaze! Those bastard brigands, no doubt. Frederick, Lissa, quickly!
My lord.
What about Hoya? Unless she's on fire as well, it can wait.
Of course.
Aptly put, my lord! Let's go already! But what? Get to it, lads! Grab anything shiny and put the rest to the torch. We got an example to set for these Elysian types. Ain't that right, lass? So stay away from me, please. Someone help! Crom, we have to stop them.
Gods!
Don't worry. After today, these bandits won't be bothering anyone ever again.
Crom!
Wait! NBZ, you followed us. Why? I'm not certain myself, but I'm armed, and I know my way around a fight, if you'll have me.
Good.
Of course, strength in numbers. Just stay close. And we shall be staying close indeed. That is kind of the nature of this beast. Remember, MBZ, we face practice thieves and moiters. They will grant us no quarter. It's kill or be killed. That is some wise words there from Frederick. So here we are on the map. This is our chapter 1. These are all the bandits. We've got a lot of people we have to take down. A lot of crazy people. So of course, in standard Fire Emblem style, we have the grid. But the grid is kind of very lightly overlaid onto what I think are really fantastic battlefields. You know, the way that they set up the visuals in this game is you have all these 3D landscapes looked on from an isometric perspective, and then the characters are just fantastically beautiful sprites. Look how amazing these sprites look. They're just basically versions of the character that are just, oh, they're great. I'm a big fan of it. I really like it. I love how they've implemented it into this game. You can also see, like, all this detail. You got the houses on fire. It really sets the tone and kind of gets you into the moment. But let's not talk about that. Let's talk about how to play this game. You already know, if you're a Fire Emblem person, you just go and you attack and all that good stuff. So we're just gonna basically do that and hopefully kill some people. Let's take a look at the enemies first of all. We have a Myrmidon, Bronze Sword level 1. He could be a little bit of a pain. Ruffian over here, axe. So we got a couple of axe users and a sword user. Obviously, the sword users that we have should be able to deal with those because sword on sword is neutral and swords beat axes in the Fire Emblem weapon triangle. If you want to take a quick note, you can have a look at the map on the bottom screen by tapping the little icon. It'll show you an overview of all the people. We got the reds who are the enemy, the blues who are us, and it shows you a little bit of you know, how they can attack. Obviously, press X and we can see the entire attack range of every single unit, which, as I said before, is extremely useful and can be a thing that you will be relying on for a lot of the games. So, let's kick it off. Let's, first of all, see who is in danger. So, right in danger now is Lissa. She needs to get the hell out of there. I'm going to pop her right at the back, and, of course, she is very delicate, so she needs to be popped there to wait. And hopefully she is out of... Oh, she's not out of range. Well, there we go. We can fix this. Pop Frederick there, and she is out of range. I thought that would be fine, but it seems that that is not going to be the case, that we can just do that. In any case, we have this dude who... let's take a look at his attack range. He's going to be attacking Crom, probably. I'm going to pop my unit, NBZ.
Yeah.
Right next to him. I'm just going to skip past this dialogue because it's just going to tell me stuff I already know and I can already explain to you. We'll talk about pair up in a bit, as I said, but I'm just going to pop my unit right back there next to Crom. And at this point, can't be attacked from him. This guy's probably going to attack Frederick, but that's okay because we kind of need to use him as a buffer. And that's it. So we're going to end the turn and see how this goes. So of course this guy's going to attack us. Now, what happens, obviously, when you place units next to each other, I said before, they're going to get a boost. So, hopefully, that happens, and my unit will attack alongside Crom, which is fantastic. There you go.
Here goes.
Same thing happening here. Frederick taking 0 damage, and has Lissa there to assist him if need be. She's not really going to do much. Later on in the game, you know, characters will come in and defend other characters, but at the early times, it's not that common. I'm not sure what they're saying here. Yeah, they're just talking about healing. That's not too hard a thing to understand. So, I haven't really talked about Frederick or Lissa. Well, Lissa is very self-explanatory. She's your main healer. She has, you know, standard healing, no attacking, and is kind of vulnerable, so you want to keep her at the back. Of course, NBZ is using, you know, the magic and the sword, and Crom has a sword. Frederick is the Jagan character for this game. I'm not really sure how good of a character he actually is, but he is a pre-promote, which means he is a great knight. And he's upgraded. He is more powerful than everyone and is something of an experience hog. So you don't want to be using him in the early game. Otherwise, all your other units are not going to get all the experience that they rightly deserve. And that would be a real shame. So I'm going to attack the situation by, first of all, throwing NBZ out here. Going for some magic in this bronze dude's face, taking advantage of the placement of Crom, having him right next to me. Maybe he'll get an attack in, but he doesn't end up doing so. But as you can see, those hearts went up above our heads. Means that our relationship has started to blossom, and it means that we're going to get much more, you know, support between the two of us. So that's what we're looking out for, and that is basically what's going to happen. Again, placement, I'm going to move Crom next to my player character. 11 health, should be able to just finish this guy off in one hit, actually. Shouldn't be worrying about that. What I will need to worry about maybe a little bit is the magic unit, who is now in range of Crom. Probably won't do a huge amount of damage to me, but I do, of course, have NBZ right next to him, so she can, you know, help out in that situation if need be. I am going to bring Lissa over here as well, and we'll see how that goes. Alright, we actually have Frederick here helping us this time. Maybe thinking that he could have come in and helped us to dodge a hit, but he didn't end up doing that, so that's okay. I'm going to pop, pop over here, do a solid 9 damage with the Thunder Spell. And I haven't really talked about these cutscenes, not cutscenes, but these animations, the fighting animations, which are full 3D models and all rendered in real time, and look really great and are super powerful. This dialogue just kind of explaining the fact that NBZ is a tactician. It's like, oh, I can see all the battlefield in my mind. It's basically a shorthand for saying, hey, your main character is someone who knows how to play Fire Emblem, which is kind of useful because it helps you in the map and everything. So, alright, slice him down to size with our Falchion. Good stuff from Crom. And there we have it. Taking him out. Got a nice little bit of a relationship building between the two of them. That is grand. Now, we want to get some healing on the go, so I'm going to do that. I'm going to heal up Crom first of all with Lissa. That's a good time to show the fast up mechanic. The fast up? Should I say speed up mechanic? When you're in a scene of battle or a scene of healing, you can hold down the A button, and just like on an emulator, you can essentially speed up the state of play. You can make things faster, which is really cool. Are you right, NBZ? Don't rush into danger.
Yeah.
I'm fine, Crom. Don't worry. You've lent us your strength, and that makes you a friend. Having an ally by my side gives me courage.
Well...
Thank you, but I think there's more to it than that. What do you mean? I believe there's a tactical advantage to fighting side by side. It's fuzzy. Wait, yes. Working in pairs improves strength, defense, speed. Yes, I'm sure of it. And there you go. The game is telling you exactly what I just told you, basically. Standing side by side and pairing up, as we will talk about in a bit, does help out quite a degree. So, there's this shiny bit on the map. What does it do? Let's find out. I'm going to pop my player character on it and wait. What do we get? I studied up on some practical combat strategies. No one will die on my watch. We gained some experience, 26 XP for free, which is really cool. Now, what do those shiny bits do? Well, they're kind of everywhere on every map. There are at least a couple of them. As you can see, there's one up here that this dude is standing on. We're going to obviously have to kill him to get to it. But they can give you anything from experience to leveling up your weapon, to giving you random items, to helping blossom a relationship between two characters if they happen to be paired up with one another. You know, a multitude of things can happen in those situations. And I guess that's just an example of one of them getting some free experience, which is great. So I'm taking a look at all the possible attack ranges here for the characters. I'm going to bring everyone up here and kind of form myself like a garrison. I'll bring Lissa up next turn, have her here, and we'll just, I guess, skip the turn so that I have everyone mobile here. So I want to kind of draw these guys out individually. I want to grab him. He's kind of going around that way. And then the magician doesn't have a way in past there. So we're going to want to go into one of these spaces. Now, For this, what I want to do is show you the pair-up mechanic. Now, this is something that I really didn't use very much in the beginning of the game when I first played it, and I soon realized that it is one of the most important things in the entire Fire Emblem Awakening, if I can say the game name correctly. So, when I got this game, I was kind of confused, because ordinarily in Fire Emblem, you go up to a character with higher constitution, and there is an option to rescue that character. Rescuing allows you to take them into your other character, ferry them away, and bring them to safety if they're in danger. However, that wasn't in this game, and I was confused. I was like, why would they take out rescue? That's such an important feature of a Fire Emblem game. And they put in this pair-up thing, which is essentially putting two characters together at once. And they're on a single tile. I'm like, what? That's stupid. That's dumb. Why would you do that? Well, it turns out, ladies and gentlemen, that pairing up is probably one of the most broken and powerful things in the entire game, and is really necessary if you want to be getting through some of the harder levels. You've got to be pairing people up together, because they will help each other out, and especially if they end up getting good support, then, you know, they're blocking attacks, they're helping with extra attacks, and as you saw before, just standing next to each other helps to build that up. Pairing up makes it even better. So what we're going to do is I'm going to pair up my player character, oops, I should probably just click it, with Chrom, and now Chrom's going to enter here, and we're going to wait. And we are basically 2 units in 1, which makes us doubly as powerful, and really kind of devastating. So I'm going to end the turn, and get this guy to come towards me and attack, and we'll see how this goes. So as you can see, I'm getting plus 10 to my hit, just like before, and hopefully, nope. Well, I was hoping that NBZ would come in and do a little bit of an attack there, but it's not going to happen. Really great level up, though, for Chrom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things improved from level 1 to 2. That is sweetly fantastic, I must say. But holy crap, we are getting swarmed here. All these units are coming towards us. We've got to get rid of these guys. I'm going to send up Frederick here to take out this magic unit straight away, because, you know, at the moment we don't have a great way of killing off magic. Our own magic isn't super powerful against it, and, you know, Chrom's Falcon isn't going to kill that dude in one hit, and I don't want him throwing around thunders every which way. 7 damage is a decent chunk at this point in the game, so I'm going to get rid of with Frederick, just kind of clear things out, and then we'll go in with a Falcon here, and finish this dude off. Let's do it. Alright, slicing them down to size.
Right.
That's exactly what we would like to see. Now, in this situation, Chrom is the one who's gaining all the experience, so unfortunately, my main character, NBZ, is not going to be getting anything from these exchanges, but what we can do is we can switch things around, and hopefully we'll be able to do that on the next turn. We'll see how this goes. I don't think I'll kill this dude in one hit. No, we'll only do 12 damage. But I'll switch around after this, as long as I don't kill. Yes, there we go. And let's do that. So we're going to move away. We're going to press switch, which will now make NBZ the main character in the pair up. And I can attack from a distance to use my Thunder spell for a solid 10 damage. And improve my accuracy to 85, which
That's it.
allows me to strike him down. And we get a level up in the process. Fantastic. What are we going to get? Oh, we're going to get +4. That's pretty good. Magic defense, resistance, HP. All the good stuff that we like to see. So there we have it. We're improving our relationship. We're doing well. Things seem to be going okay. And all we have left to tackle is the boss, who's Garrick. He's level 3. And he has a hand axe. So, of course, that means he can attack with ranged weaponry. And that can be pretty dangerous. So let's start approaching. I'm going to pop Frederick up here. I think what I might want to do is get Frederick to start out by attacking and doing some damage, and then come in with NBZ and with Chrom to finish things off. Seems like an apt thing to do. I'm going to pop them over here first of all, get that shiny space, and what are we going to get? Oh, some weapon proficiency improved, which helps to level up our skills. As you can see on the bottom screen, we have our tome, which can be used to attack adjacent distant enemies, and our sword. And as you can see, the tome is much more experienced there, because I've been using it more, and because it's my greater asset, one might say. So I'm going to pop Frederick here, put Lisa on the edge of the square, and of course, this being Fire Emblem and this being a boss, he's not going to move, even though, as we can tell, well, actually, that's his range. That's straight up his range. I guess he is rooted to the spot. So if we go in here all out and go for a Thunder, that's going to do 11 damage, which is kind of average. It's not fantastic. We could go ranged, but he has a hand axe, so he can hit us from any angle anyway. If we switch things up and try and attack with Chrom, he's going to do 10, which is pretty good. That's not too shabby, and we're only taking 5 on that end. Plus, the hit percentage is only 51%, so we're taking chances there. There is the 7% crit chance, so we are also risking that, but I think that maybe you can go in for the 10 here after Frederick has tried and attacked. And Frederick is going to do 23 damage, so he is going to take the lion's share of the HP away, but it will leave us with enough for Chrom to come in and finish the job off. So that's what I'm going to do. Yeah, sheepy, sheepy, come to the slaughter. Yes, I have indeed. So let's go with that, Frederick. Do a solid 23 damage. And take none in return. Fantastic. And to finish things off, let's go with Chrom. Actually, MBZ only has an 85% chance to hit. I don't want to be messing things up. Let's switch to Chrom, have that 99% hit chance, and finish this dude off. Alright. And we're going to get the most experience from that. Wow! Should put us... Oh, didn't quite level us up, but pretty good nonetheless. And that is the stage complete. Well, that's the end of that. Lucky for the town we were close by. But holy wow, NBZ, you were incredible. Swords and sorcery and strategy. Is there anything you can't do?
Right.
You're certainly no helpless victim. That much is for sure.
Right.
Indeed. Perhaps you might even be capable of an explanation for how you came here. I understand your skepticism, Sir Frederick, and I cannot explain why just some knowledge is returned to me. But please believe me, I've shared all that I know. You forgot to save Elysian lives. You fought to save Elysian lives. My heart says that's enough.
My lord.
And your mind, my lord? Will you not heed his counsel as well?
It's all right.
Frederick, the shepherds could use someone with MBZ's talents. We've brigands and unruly neighbors, all looking to bloody our soil. Would you really have us lose such an able tactician? Besides, I believe her story, odd as it might be.
Oh.
Thank you, Chrom.
Listen.
So, how about it? Will you join us, NBZ?
Yeah.
I would be honored. Did you notice, my lord? The brigand spoke with a Plegian accent.
Huh?
Plegian? What's that? Plegia is Elise's westerly neighbor. They send small bands into our territory, hoping to instigate a war. And it's the poor townsfolk who suffer, totally innocent and totally helpless.
Really?
They do have us, my lady, shepherds to protect the sheep. Do not be swept up in your anger. It will cloud your judgment. I know.
Right.
Don't worry. I'll get used to all this. My lord, please, you must stay the night. We're simple folk, as simple means, but we will gladly toast to your valour with a feast.
My thanks.
A most generous offer, sir, and no doubt your hospitality will be grand. But I'm afraid we must hurry back to Elistal. Dark meat only for me, medium well, and no salt in the soup. I simply...
Huh?
Wait, what? We're not staying? But Frederick, it's nearly dark. When night falls, we camp, eat off the land, make our bed of twigs and the like. I believe you mentioned that you would be getting used to this.
What?
Frederick, sometimes I hate you. You've quite the stern lieutenant there. Yeah, well, stern is one name for it. I can think of a few others. Frederick only smiles when he's about to bring down the axe.
Yeah.
Duly noted. You do realize I am still present? Oh, we realize.
Shall we then?
My lord remains as amusing as ever. Now then, shall we be going? All right. Ready to go, NBZ? The capital isn't far. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we come to the end of the first chapter. I hope you have enjoyed this thus far, and do indeed leave likes if you want some more Fire Emblem more often, because that is my intention to bring it to you ASAP. Of course, leave your comments and all that good stuff, but until next time, we shall await the next chapter, go to the capital of Elise and see what's going down there. Until then, thank you for watching. Goodbye.